What do you think it is about words that makes it exactly so powerful? It's different than something that's tangible. Like, that if you take a knife to somebody and you cut them, they're going to feel pain. It's physical. But it almost feels like words do so much more. What do you think it is about words that make them so powerful?
And through words is where all collaboration is born. Let's think about the artists when they all gathered. The Picasso, Matisse, Marc Chagall, and so many others. Imagine when they were transferring through words how they felt about art with each other. What did that do to their brains? How did that expand them? How was it when someone used their meaning of art and transferred it to another human being? How did that exponentially grow their art? And then, what happens when you put emotion into words? That's the difference. See, a lot of people, they can say certain things, but you feel it, you know. So, words are the vessels of what we're trying to create into the world. But if we have creation, we also have the opposite. It's the dichotomy. Then we have destruction. If I use my words for destruction, then I'm destroying everything around me. If I'm criticizing someone, I'm bringing destruction to them. I'm breaking them down. If I'm praising someone, I'm bringing creation. I'm building them up. If I get to a high level of success through justice, through good, through integrity, through honesty, it's amazing. It's a happier life. But if I build success through injustice, through deceit, through lying, it's an unhappy life. Because I always got to look over my shoulder. What relationships do I really have? I always got to be on guard. Now, something that a lot of people don't understand is when they're telling lies, it's a lot more information that you have to keep up with. So, am I this one person, or do I split myself into four different stories? Why not just be one person? By being honest. Much easier to keep up with. Then, when you read great literature, it's the words that make you visualize what that person is talking about. When you read about the Gulag and you read about what those times were like, when you read Viktor Frankl's A Man's Search for Meaning, and you learn logotherapy, if words don't exist, how do I read great literature? How do I connect with it? How do I know different perceptions and different worldviews? Because the life that I'm living right now, it's just one life. But if I go and I read 1,000 autobiographies, now I lived 1,001 lives. See what I'm saying? Because everybody's experiences have meaning, but the only way we can convey those meanings are through words. And that's the power of words. And how do I use my language? How do I articulate? Do I talk about love and kindness? That feels good. That brings the energy up. But what about if I talk about hate, envy, bitterness, pettiness? That doesn't make you feel good. It just doesn't. That's why, even as we use words, philosophy is such a powerful thing that we need in society. Because it's about getting to the understanding of the meaning of what we know. Life is about understanding. But more importantly, if someone's philosophical, they're more moral. See, we need morality. Because the thing is, right? Power can corrupt anybody. So we need to make sure that the people that wield power in our societies and in our leadership hierarchies, they have some way of really understanding what's being said. They're gonna contemplate it. They're gonna look for deeper meaning. And not only are they gonna look for deeper meaning, they're actually gonna look at the situation, not as being part, not as they feel, but more looking at it as a witness. And thinking about everyone. Now, when we say everyone, right, does that mean that, things are going to be perfect? No. But what I am saying is, have a basic understanding. And don't just automatically go for the herd of people. Because what does it matter if you're making the herd happy if they're wrong? I need someone who's going to do the right thing. I need someone that if there's one person in disagreement and there are 30 people against that one person, I need them to be objective. I need them to not think about, hey, listen, I need to make these 30 people happy because if I don't, then I can't stay in my seat of power. No, I need them to say, if I can't do the right thing in this situation and train and educate these people to be aware and to be able to see that this one person is correct, then I don't want this power. Because then I'm not doing the right thing with it. That person's job, the work of that person is to serve those 30 people, teach them so they can see, so they can be aware, so they can live better lives. The job is to have the tough conversations. The job is to teach. The job is to educate, learning. And that person needs to be virtuous. They need to understand that people are constantly going to model his or her behavior. So they need to be an example for the rest of us. But without the right words, that's impossible. So we need someone who can convey what's in all our hearts into words so we can all have a better understanding.